Hello Gemini, this is your reading for March. I'm using my own tarot cards, my black and white duality tarot deck, and it looks to me as if March could be a month for you that is not very comfortable, but it's also not entirely negative. What I'm seeing here, we have love and pretense, burden and air in the first row. And I feel like this is, you might have to realize something about someone. It could be a romantic situation for you where you see that this love is going nowhere, or someone is only pretending to love you. You are pretending to love someone. It could be a friendship, it could be a family situation, it could be anything where there is just politeness but not deep love, like it's some kind of pretense, like fearing of someone getting hurt, you stay friendly or polite, but actually this situation or relationship has become a burden for you with the air card. This always shows me that there's a lot of mental energy, overthinking, but also just, blowing energy into a situation, making this, like he's blowing air into a balloon, making the balloon bigger. Sometimes with our overthinking, or just also with our actions, we give a lot of energy into a situation, make it bigger and bigger and bigger, but we feel depleted, especially when it's next to the burden card. And I also feel like just for a few of you, it could be that you recently had a crush on someone who is pretentious. So that this love itself maybe is not pretentious, but that you immediately saw some red flags, and now during month you decide to not meet this person anymore. It could be someone that you just met a few times, dated a few times, and it's not a big thing yet, and maybe this person is a little bit egoically bloated, or they're pretending to be very nice and mature, but they're actually not, or maybe they're just a little bit like an imposter. We have in the second, this is actually, I can't say so much about this first row here because it just appears so simple to me. There's just this realization about this kind of fake love that you might have during March. And in the second row we have acceptance card, and this is you just accepting what I was just speaking about, very simply. And I feel like there's this immediate relief as soon as you don't pretend, especially in front of yourself anymore, that this is going somewhere. You just accept that it is pretentious, it is not, it's just a waste of energy and time. And then you will feel this immediate relief. We have the trauma card next to it, which makes me feel like you might even realize that just getting into the situation with this pretentious person is because you have a certain trauma you experience as a child, a teenager, even as an adult. We can experience trauma. And maybe due to that, you felt attracted to this person in the first place. I'm also getting that this is something, if you just erase the word trauma and only look at the picture, also erase the father and son here, just look at the heart stuck in the past. This is maybe something that you feared, that if you have this realization about this person or situation, that you will be heartbroken. And when you leave this situation, there will always remain some kind of hole within you. And this is maybe what held you back from having this acceptance of the truth about this situation or relationship. Then we have curse, and I don't want to take it literally here that someone cursed you or something. I feel like it's more about, I mean, it could be for a few, but mainly I feel like this is just another expression of manipulation. Something was manipulated, not always with the most evil intentions. I mean, sometimes people are just evil in some way, and other times they are not. They are just pretentious, and they have their own pain inside that they are trying to cope with in very immature and weird ways. And this could be some kind of psychological manipulation that this person was, with all their with their whole behavior, trying to make you think certain things about them, trying to make you assume or perceive them in certain ways that they are not. And partially it seems that they consciously manipulated that. And it could also be someone from your past, someone from your childhood who used those same techniques on you, connected here to the trauma card. So that meeting this person or coming into this kind of situation was just a little wake-up call and a call for healing this old trauma, because this whole situation was like a little mirroring or glimpse into the past where this trauma happened. We have efficiency, that's the last card of your reading. And it feels like maybe by the end of March you might feel like doing some spring cleaning, working out, being creative, being artistic, dancing around. I don't know, it could be anything, it could be all of it together. Like when you are through with this phase, with going through all of this, you might feel such a relief that you will become super active by the end of the month. And now I'm gonna pull some lifestyle cards from my lifestyle tarot deck. If there's something health related coming up, do not take this literally. Rather check with your doctor than relying on my reading. And we have stretch. Another sign also had this, so maybe during March stretching could help you. Especially if you're very burdened and feel tense. This could release some tension from your body. Then we have, now I pulled 2 cards. Let me shuffle again. I only want to pull one. Flowers. Flowers also stand for fragrance, perfume, aesthetic pleasures, decoration. Maybe you just want to buy some new plants for your apartment or house. Plant flowers in your garden. Lungs. We have the air card here. There could be something physically regarding your lungs that's coming up during March, so make sure you protect yourself, wear proper clothing, smoke less or stop smoking. Metaphorically, I'm thinking of something that could just, be a metaphor, just like the air card here, like giving too much energy, investing too much energy into a situation and then feeling depleted, so that this is a small warning about that. Last one, coffee. Could just be an indication that maybe you have consumed too much coffee recently, and during March you want to drink less coffee. It could also be that you meet someone for a coffee and find out something during that meeting. Together with the efficiency card, it could also mean that you become very overly active not necessarily due to drinking coffee, but if we take the coffee card as a metaphor, it makes some people very active to drink coffee, which I don't understand. When I drink coffee, I can still fall asleep immediately afterwards. I don't know, it never wakes me up, but other people, they get crazy after drinking coffee. And now I'm gonna pull some sarcastic animal messages. I'm a loner. The jaguar, so almost every sign has this. I think many zodiac signs during month want to be during March. Sorry, I already did that in the previous reading. Instead of March, always wanting to say month. During March, maybe you want to withdraw. When you go through all of this, also when you're becoming active. Sometimes we just want to do stuff by ourselves. Maybe you also just want to withdraw from this specific person. Then we have the budgie. I'm playful and witty, yet sometimes I'm dumb. Maybe this is literally for someone who has a budgie. Maybe you want to get one. I love them. They are my favorite animals, even though I call them dumb. It's a sarcastic deck. Because sometimes they behave a little bit stupid, but they are actually very lovely creatures, beings. This could be your energy, wanting to be playful during March, but feeling a little bit clumsy about something. And the last one is the wild boar, try me. So this could also be, I'm seeing several things in this card. This could be your energy, setting strong boundaries, not being someone to mess with during March. It also reminds me of the imposter, the pretense card a little bit. And yet I want to take it literally, like maybe there's some kind of a topic with you regarding wild boars. Maybe you live near a forest and that's something to be careful about, because I think, yeah, during March it's almost spring. They could be a little bit more active in the forest during that time. Especially, I actually don't know when wild boars in Germany, for example, in which month is their main time to reproduce, to start families, to have their babies, because that's, I think, the time when they are the most aggressive. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I usually don't get these animal cards very literally, but here in your reading I do. Is there something else for you that we should be aware of? Actually not. I'm just gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching.